Today we're at Cindy's Palace. They're famous for their dim sum dishes. So today we're gonna have a big dim sum feast. So let's go in and check it out. So these are the taro root dumplings. So they have the honeycomb effect on the top. So you have the savory filling inside. Look at the filling inside here. You got the savory filling inside. You got the soft taro root dumpling. And then the outside, when it's deep fried, it has this honeycomb effect. Look at that. I'm waiting for the lobster with the glutinous rice. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, look at that. I hope this time turns out good. Look at the lobster meat on this. So when you have fresh lobster, the meat will come right out. So if it's a frozen lobster, if it's not fresh, the meat will stick inside. So when you try to eat it, it just stays inside. You don't get anything going to the mouth. You have the glutinous rice in the bottom here. You have the glutinous rice. Look at that. The rice with the corn. And then it's wrapped in this lotus leaf. So they cut off the lotus leaf. So the lotus leaf infuses the flavor into the lobster and the rice. Look at this lobster head. Look at this. The rice is stuffed inside the head here. So you have the flavor from the brains and all the innards infused into the rice.
I'm sure there's a whole bunch of memorials. Yeah.
Look at that. Wow, look at that.
You hear Steve talking, and I was like,
it's a lot of flavor. Yeah, their wonton noodle here. You got the nice broth. You got the juicy plump wonton dumplings.
Oh, that looks good, yeah.
Noodles. These are the traditional wonton noodles. So a good sign of good noodles is the noodles should be firm. So they look pretty firm to me. Ooh, you get one of the biggest wonton dumpling in the city here. It's like almost like 2 dumplings in other places. Come on. Shrimp dumpling with the scallops on top with the fish eggs. So this is one of the popular delicacies in this restaurant. Look at that dumpling. Ooh, you got the shrimp inside or the prawns. You have the fish roll on top of the scallop. So this is the Tesla of Chinese dumplings. Look at that. Ooh, look at the filling on this. There's a big, huge shrimp dumpling. Look at those. Look at the good shrimp hakao is translucent with the skin, so you can see right through it. So these look slightly translucent. The shrimp and chive dumpling, it's got the translucent skin. You can see right through the skin to see the filling. Oh, look at that. This is the shrimp and chive dumpling in a paper-thin wrapper. You can see right through the wrapper here. So you have all the flavor of the shrimp and the chive, so the flavor permeates all through your mouth. Look at these crispy egg rolls. I always like the crispy egg rolls. Look at these spring rolls. Always have these because they're nice and crispy with a nice savory pork filling. Look at this. This is the fujuk bean curd skin roll. So this is the steamed one. Have the filling with the meat, and then they have the bean curd skin. They put it in water to dehydrate, and then they wrap it and steam it. Look at that. This is the bean curd roll. So the savory pork wrapped with the bean curd skin. So instead of deep frying, they just steam it. So all the juices from the pork, it floats on the bean curd. So it's like a cloud of flavor when you bite into it. This is what do you call these? Shumai. This is pork shumai with the wrapper with the fish eggs inside on the top. So So this is a popular dish we always seem to order all the time. That's the Chinese meatballs. These are nice, plump, soft meatballs, steamed. So when you bite into it, it will just melt in your mouth. Ah, look at that, look at that. This is a Chinese meatball. It's wrapped with the bean strip skin. So if you can't get it in the meatball and spaghetti, get it this way, Chinese style. Justin Trudeau with his runaway spending. So all it is printing money. So right now, somebody was saying you pay for a croissant for $7.50 here. You can get a croissant in Japan for $2. So we got to stop Justin Trudeau and his runaway inflation policies. Now look at these steamed rice rolls. You got the pork, you got some Chinese veggies, which is a special topping. Usually they don't have the veggies. Look at that, look at that. This is a steamed rice roll with the pork. It's got a little cilantro there for extra flavor. So the rice roll is really soft, and you have the savory flavor of the pork. So check out one of my recipes for steamed rice rolls. So this is the lotus leaf. So they wrap it around the lobster and the rice, so you get the flavor of the lotus leaf infused into the lobster and the rice. Like she said, her dad doesn't even know she doesn't have a car. Authentic Chinese wonton soup with sesame oil and green onions. Enjoy. No, so we have about 2 cups of chives here. So here we have 2 to 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce. Then you add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. We use olive oil here. And then you put in 1 to 2 tablespoons of oyster flavor sauce. So put in 1 to 2 tablespoons of oyster flavor sauce. Put in a teaspoon of sugar. So we have some chicken soup base. So put a teaspoon in. So I have this this brand, Knorr's. And then put in a teaspoon of sesame oil. And then we're going to crack an egg. So you can use a fork or chopsticks just to mix the ingredients with the chives. So we have 1 pound of ground pork here. So put all the chive mixture into the ground pork. You mix the mixture with a pair of chopsticks or a fork. So you can add more chives if you like, or less pork. That's really up to you. So the proportion is what we usually do it for wonton. So we just have the packaged wonton. You can make your own wonton, but we just use the packaged wonton. It's a lot faster. It's usually thinner than the homemade wonton if you make it yourself. So that's an option. I have some videos about making homemade wonton skin, so you can check that out too if you like. So we're just going to make a few wontons here. Yeah, so you can put different kind of filling in there. You can use pork, you can add shrimp or prawns, you can add chicken.
So this is an easy way to wrap the wonton. Just bring all the corners together. Give the wontons a little twist. So put 1 to 2 teaspoons of filling in the wonton. And just bring the corners together. There's egg in the filling, so it's easy to stick together. So just give the corners a little twist when you bring them together.
Water boiling, so we've got some pork bones and chicken bones. Add a couple pieces of ginger and boil the soup stock for about an hour. Just cover it with the lid and boil at low to medium heat. The soup has been going for about an hour, so just add about a teaspoon to a tablespoon of salt.
So you can boil the wonton just in plain water. The broth you already have ready. So now the wonton is floated to the top. Usually I let the wonton cook an extra 30 seconds or more. So just put the wonton into a bowl like this. And I like to add some sesame oil. This is the pure sesame oil. So just shake about half a teaspoon in there. This brings out a nice fragrance in your wonton. So if you like, you can also add a handful of green onions. So I just add that right in the middle there. So there you have it, authentic Chinese wonton soup with sesame oil and green onions. Enjoy. Now you can order the products and ingredients that I use in my cooking videos. Just click the link below in the description for the Chinese cooking accessory guide. You can order everything online, including the wok that I use and some of the equipment that I use. Thanks for checking out my video. And please give me a thumbs up and be sure to check out some of my other videos on this channel. And please subscribe. If you get a chance, check out my other channel, the award-winning Chinese cooking channel.